Welcome back to Sports Federation TV, the show where we chat about a range of different codes of sport brought to you by the Western Cape Provincial Sport Confederation. My name is Alton. We shift our attention now to karate. Robin, are you well?
I'm well, thank you, Alton, and yourself?
Good, thank you. Mr. Joel, all good?
All good, and yourself?
No reason to complain. What is karate? Robin, I don't understand the game. There's different types of karate. They talk about full contact, semi-contact, there's a kata. What do you do?
So what we do is semi-contact karate, right? And it's divided into three main aspects really. We have our sports karate, our traditional karate, as well as our self-defense. Now to start off with, we're starting with just karate being our traditional side, where we're learning the basis of things. So this is basically your base for the road. So this is where kata comes in place. It's a sequence of movements you do against imaginary opponents really, and where you exercise within the dojo in a safe environment, of course, with your fellow karatekas. And then self-defense is really the street part of it. This is what you implement in the street. So this is where we'll be defending, for example, knife attacks, any weapons, face-to-face fist hitting. And then, of course, we have our third category being sports karate, which is what Joan and I've been doing prominently now. This is where you get two categories. You have kata, being the sequence of movements you do in a competition, and you have kumite, being the fighting part. So, yeah.
Joel, fighting, I mean, are you a violent guy? Or why would you want to do something like this?
I'm not the violent guy at all, really. I don't fight. I never got any fights in my life, really, before. But the whole reason why I would want to do the sport is because I've been doing it for a very long time. I mean, I started karate at the age of 5, and since 2010, that's where like I started with kumite, and that's like where I've excelled from.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's almost like it's in me. Basically, if I could put it in those terms, it's like it's in me. So that's basically why I'm doing it. I also do it because I enjoy it a lot. It also brings me closer to my karatekas, meaning my fellow karate mates, basically. And just basically for the enjoyment. I travel a lot also as well. I meet new people, go to different places that not a lot of people have been to, etc.
Like, give me an example of where you've traveled to.
I've traveled to Croatia. To Croatia. I've been to...
What's that like? I mean, it's a completely different
to
South Africa.
It's totally different. Like, the whole environment is different. How can I say? There's no gangsterism, you know. There's no gangsterism, no shooting. There's no robberies. There's no litter. All those like small things that add up.
But does that mean they fight better, or do South Africans fight better because it's gangsterism? Does it make a difference, or does that not come into play?
It doesn't come into play at all.
Robin, why would you, as a young lady, do karate?
Well, in the time of today, of course, we see all the dangers outside of society. We see women being raped, we see robberies happening, and it's so prominent with women. And I believe as a female in sport not only keeps me away from the dangers in the street, but it also sets me up to be protected, really. And yeah, karate is just simply a passion of mine. I feel so much safer, and for myself, it's just a mental break, in other words, because it's somewhere where I can go, not relax, but just to get my mind off of things. And it just helps with so many social activities as well.
How often do you train?
Well, at this point, I train 5 days a week with my coach. But the other 2 days, of course, I do practice on my own. So it's something that doesn't end really. It's a 7-day-a-week thing.
Is that what you do full time?
Oh no, I have school, of course. I'm 17. I'm a matriculant at this point. But karate, I still make it my duty to be doing it 7 days a week, really.
And how do you balance karate and matric?
Well, since grade 8, really, I figured out a pattern for myself. My daily routine goes, once I get from school, of course, I have an hour to do homework, to do some chores, even clean my room if I have time. Go to karate at about 5:30. I get at home at about 8:30, and then back to the rest of the homework, either needing studying, and off to bed I go.
Sure. And back up at 4 o'clock the next morning for
yes.
training. Is your routine kind of the same, Joe?
Not really exactly. What I would do, I train from Monday to Friday. I would train about 3 days a week. So So basically, when I come home, I'll get undressed, you know, the usual, make me something to eat, and then only like when I'm in the mood, then I'll do my homework, I'll study and whatever.
And you're
And
not in the mood, and then you get into trouble the next day.
Something like that. But I will always do my homework, and then maybe about an hour, hour and a half, and then I'll go train a bit in my garage or like inside my house. I'll maybe like do a bit of kicks, do maybe some light kumite now, like I don't know, like a kick the chair maybe, but not too hard. Maybe while my mother's cooking, I'll like kick her head or something, but not hard or anything. Like it's light contact, but she's like used to it already, man. Because it's, as I said, so yeah, that's basically how it goes. Then after that, I'll go back to my books maybe for half an hour, do some other things, and then go sleep.
Do you find that wearing or having South African colors, it gives you a pass to do all kinds of things at school? Like you say, you don't have to do your homework every day.
No, not really actually. I wouldn't say that because we all get treated the same way, and no one really at my school knows that I like do karate and stuff. I didn't really make it so like out there. I didn't make it well known.
And when you travel to all these events, do they not know? Do your friends not ask you any questions?
My friends do. My friends will ask me like, how did it go? And I'll tell them I came first, I came second. It was good experience-wise. It was great, but it never really like gets out to the whole entire school, basically. So only like in my group, and like the teachers will be like, "Oh, Joe, I haven't seen you all week. How's it been?" All that stuff. So yeah, that's basically it.
Robin, what's next for you? Where you going? What you doing?
Well, after matric, I have plans to go to university. I'd like to study medicine, but however, I'd still be considering doing karate. Like I said, it's something that doesn't stop. After medicine, well, I'll be a doctor. I'll still be doing karate, and you never know what the future holds.
What's the next competition lined up for you?
Well, actually, it's this weekend. We leave tomorrow for the Durban Open and Elites. It's our annual Elites tournament. It counts for national points, it's ranking. Tomorrow is also the SAEO Awards, as you can see. But yeah, we're looking quite forward to this competition.
Are you ready for it?
Well, I hope so. I mean, all the prep is done. And coming back from UFAC and being back in that environment with our club Karate Saturi, it's been great. And so I'm so looking forward to it.
Joel, are you also going to Durban?
I'll be going to Durban as well. We will be catching the same flight, arriving at the same time. So yeah.
And competing against each other?
No.
No.
Does males and females compete separately?
Separately. And
okay.
There's also like different weight categories as well.
Is that how it works? So you have how does the weight categories work, Joel? Explain to me.
So basically, every age division that you would go up, right? The weights would increase, but the intervals would also increase as well. Because as you're getting older, you're obviously growing and things like that.
And you get fatter like me.
Not exactly, but yeah. So I fight in the lightest division for juniors. So juniors are basically junior male, which is 16 to 17, right? I fight under 55 kilograms.
Okay.
So
and then there's over 55 as well.
No, then it's like in intervals of intervals of like 8 and 7.
Okay.
So then the next division after my division is junior male kumite under 61. Okay. And then after that it's under 67, then under 76, and then over 76. Okay. So there's kind of like there is how can I say a gap between the two, and yeah, that's basically it.
So you fight people against your own size and your own weight kind of thing.
Yeah.
Basically.
As a young lady, do you need to wear protective gear? I mean, or is that not part of what happens in karate?
Between males and females in karate, there isn't much difference in the protection we wear. The only difference comes in, of course, is that females wear breast protectors because for obvious reasons. Yes. However, males wear what they call groin guards for obvious reasons as well. So those are basically the main differences in protection.
Other than that, you just wear your what they call it, a gi.
Oh yeah, so what we do is we wear gis, right? And then we have gloves, which we call mitts, along with some foot pads and some shin pads, and with a gum guard, and off you go.
Very important gum guard, eh?
Yeah.
Very important.
Guys, good luck. Come back in 2 weeks' time with the medals around your neck, and it's got to be what color?
Gold.
Gold.
There we go. Nothing else will do, right?
Nothing else.
All the preparations done. You're ready for action. Go to Durban. Go represent Cape Town. Go represent the Western Cape and bring back the gold.
Thank you.
Will do.
Thank you for your time. That brings the end to another exciting show in Sports Federation TV. Thank you for watching. Come back next Friday, 9 o'clock, and Saturday mornings, 8 o'clock. Have a fabulous sports weekend. See you soon. Ciao.